Convincing people is not charm, it's not logic, and it is definitely not about talking more. Persuasion is power. Persuasion is control. Persuasion is the art of turning someone's mind without them realizing it was your idea. Most people fail to convince because they try to push. But Machiavelli understood something most never learn. The mind does not accept pressure. It obeys direction. You don't force people to agree with you. You guide them to a point where agreeing with you feels natural, even inevitable. Today you'll learn the 7 psychological laws that make people follow your lead in conversations, business, relationships, and influence. Before we begin, type in comments, "Influence is my advantage." First is the law of emotional framing. People don't accept your idea. They accept the emotion wrapped inside your idea. Machiavelli understood this. Humans are not rational creatures. They are rationalizing ones. If you explain logically, they resist. If you trigger emotion, they follow. This is why fear convinces faster than logic. Curiosity opens minds. Validation melts resistance. Urgency moves people. Contrast makes choices obvious. The person who controls the emotional frame controls the conversation. Never start with facts. Start with feeling. Then attach your idea to that feeling. Logic is the arrow. Emotion is the bow. Second is the law of selective disclosure. The more you explain, the less people believe you. Machiavelli's strategy was simple. Reveal only what strengthens your position. Most people talk themselves out of persuasion because they overshare. You don't need to explain the whole plan. You only reveal the part that makes your idea beneficial, safe, aligned with their self-interest. People don't want the full story. They want a reason to say yes. Don't dump information. Drop controlled pieces that build the conclusion you want them to reach. Third is the law of self-interest. The world moves for one reason: personal benefit. No matter how kind, moral, generous someone appears, there is always a benefit they want. Status, ease, comfort, certainty, recognition, safety, advantage, validation. Your job is not to force them to care about your goal. Your job is to link your goal to their benefit. Don't say, "I need this." Say, "This helps you." People are loyal to themselves. Convince them it's in their interest, and they'll follow you anywhere. Fourth is the law of credibility illusion. People don't follow the best idea. They follow the person who looks like they know what they're doing. This is the secret of leadership. The illusion of certainty creates compliance. Speak as if you're stating facts, not opinions. Move slowly. Fast movement signals insecurity. Hold long eye contact, or in business, long silence. Use fewer words said with more weight. Remember, the calmest person in the room becomes the authority, not because they are right, but because humans associate calmness with control. When your presence conveys certainty, your words require no persuasion. Fifth is the law of choice architecture. People hate being told what to do, but they love choosing. So Machiavelli created a genius tactic: never order directly. Design the choices so they choose what you wanted anyway. Example: bad persuasion, do this. Machiavellian persuasion, you can go with option A or option B. Option A gives you more speed. Option B gives you more control. Your call. Both options lead to your desired outcome, yet they feel empowered. Control the options. Let them choose the illusion of freedom. Sixth is the law of strategic agreement. People trust those who agree with them, even when the agreement is minimal or temporary. Before persuading, align. Say things like, "You're right to think that. I get why you feel that way. That makes sense." Agreement lowers their defenses. Once the ego relaxes, the mind becomes pliable. Then, and only then, introduce your idea. This is ancient psychological warfare. Match before you move. Influence begins with alignment, not opposition. Seventh is the law of withdrawal pressure. The fastest way to make someone consider your idea is to stop offering it. Humans don't chase clarity. They chase what they think they might lose. Scarcity is persuasion's nuclear weapon. You don't say, "Please think about it." You say, "No pressure. This won't be on the table for long." Then you step back. Your withdrawal creates urgency, self-reflection, fear of missing out, increased value perception. Availability lowers value. Scarcity sharpens desire. The moment you stop trying to convince, they start convincing themselves. The final principle: persuasion is not manipulation. It is not trickery. It is not deception. Persuasion is architecture, the ability to structure someone's thinking so that your idea becomes the logical next step in their mind. When you master emotional framing, selective disclosure, self-interest alignment, certainty, presence, choice architecture, strategic agreement, withdrawal pressure, you no longer convince people. They arrive at your conclusion as if it was their idea from the beginning. That is Machiavellian persuasion: quiet, precise, inevitable.